everyone, and welcome to this installment of Report. I'm Emma Wozniak.
And I'm Lucy Lawler. As seen on Instagram, TikTok, and various other social media platforms, the report format advises viewers on what to read, eat, play, obsess over, recommend, and treat themselves to.
Each episode will focus on one letter of our report, and for this episode, we will be recommending some of our favorite products and services.
Stay tuned for this episode of Report. So Emma, what will you be recommending to our viewers today?
I will be recommending something that I think many out there may already be familiar with, and that is none other than the app Letterboxd. Now, Letterboxd, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like the film equivalent of Goodreads, if people are familiar with that. It's basically like a film review service that's very community-based, so you can interact with other people on there. It's kind of like its own like social media platform in that way. But I love it actually not really for that social purpose. I love it because I love having things like organized and categorized and just kind of like documented in this way. And Letterboxd has a lot of different features that allow you to organize films in a lot of different ways. So for example, Lucy, so you can see, on the very first page, in the bottom like tab is where you can kind of control where you go in the app, but this bottom left icon is where it actually like recommends you movies that are popular by other viewers like that particular week. So apparently Godzilla vs. Kong is really dominating Letterboxd this week.
About it.
Yeah, apparently. And then you can also then change it to like reviews that are really popular, so it'll tell you like reviews that have been like upvoted a lot of times or been liked a lot, which is great because I think Letterboxd initially was taking itself very seriously. I think a lot of the people that were using it were very like dedicated to providing actual like constructive and insightful commentary on different films, whereas now I think it's kind of been influenced by that like Reddit meme culture of the internet, where most of the reviews on here are very unserious, very funny, and that's actually how I like got into the app in the first place, was seeing compilations of funny reviews of movies that I liked like on TikTok. And so
I remember seeing a Pride and Prejudice review that was literally like, this movie is just a bunch of people going to each other's houses.
Exactly.
That was great.
And you know what? That makes me want to watch the movie, to be honest. So it's really great. You get to like look at people's reviews. It's really fun. And then you can like search for all different kinds of movies. And something I really like is their watch list feature. So when you make an account, you can add movies to your watch list, and they're all left in this like little list right here. And then you know once you watch a movie that's on here, you can like leave a like review of it. You can look at other people's reviews. You can see the ratings that were left, and what's really cool is it also tells you where you can find the movie to watch. So like you can tell the app if you have like access to certain streaming services like Netflix, Prime, whatever, and it'll tell you if it's available for free or for rent or only for purchase on those streaming services.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So I just think like personally I really like I love movies, but I always like get recommendations and then forget about them, and so then anytime I'm like what do I want to watch tonight, I don't have anything to go back on. And so Letterboxd is great if you are like me, you like watching movies but you want suggestions and you want to remember those suggestions. It's a perfect way of organizing it and keeping it all in one place. And it's also funny. Like it's fun to just kind of mindlessly scroll through some of the reviews and just like laugh, and then maybe who knows, one of those funny reviews will prompt you to see a movie.
True that.
Yeah, so I would highly encourage anyone who's looking for that kind of thing to check out Letterboxd. It's free. I don't even think there's like any in-app purchase features associated with it. So yeah, I can't recommend it enough. I've only had it for like 2 weeks at this point, and I've already, you know, as you can see, amassed quite a long watch list on here. So yeah, that's why I love Letterboxd.
I don't have Letterboxd myself, but your elevator pitch might have convinced me.
I'm so glad. But I would love to hear from you, Lucy. What will you be recommending today?
Well, I will be kind of referencing the first episode of the show just a little bit with
Okay.
our read episode.
Right.
Because today I will be talking about reading accessories.
Okay,
I guess.
fun.
Just little gadgets or tools that you can use to enhance your reading experience, and or really great gifts for all of the bookworms in your life.
Ooh, that's
if
a good
you have
point.
any summer birthdays coming up, like ourselves.
True.
We both have summer birthdays, but yeah, I know that my friends and family all really like reading. So I guess the first thing that I will talk about is this little thing.
Okay.
Which is a little page turner.
It's super pretty.
Yeah, mine has, I think it's like clear resin, and then mine has little like pressed
The little leaves, I love
which is
it.
really nice. I think this is a gift from my mom. It was from Etsy, I think, so
Okay.
that's where I found mine, but a lot of like independent indie bookstores will sell them as well, so that's something that you can look into. It's very simple. It doesn't like, I don't know, transform your reading experience, but it is nice to have. You just sort of like put your thumb through it, and then it has like curved edges, so like when you're holding your book, it gives you more stability.
Ooh.
I went the wrong way out of the camera. Just ignore that, everyone. But yeah, it just gives you more stability when you're reading. It's actually really nice.
That looks really nice too. Like I love reading like outside, like at the beach during the summertime, wherever, and when there's wind, especially with paperbacks, it's so frustrating
I agree.
when like the pages are flapping all over, and so that seems perfect for
Yeah,
that.
I have gotten lots of use out of it so far, even with my textbooks and such, so it's like a fun little gadget that you maybe should take a look at.
And I'm sure it's not super expensive either.
No, not at all. I think I recently went to a bookstore back in Cincinnati where I'm from. They were selling them for around like $5,
Oh.
I think. So
That's wonderful.
you just have to find the one that's right for you, I guess.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I love it. Would recommend, as this episode implies.
Great.
But the second thing that I want to talk about is probably one of my favorite gifts that I've ever received, which is a book embosser. It's a customized book embosser. It was gifted to me by my friend and roommate Caroline. Thank you, Caroline. I love it. And basically, you can just emboss your books. And I actually I brought this book in today because I have not embossed it yet. I recently got it. It is All Our Yesterdays. It's about Lady Macbeth. It's like a fictional retelling. But basically, I'll emboss it on camera for everyone to see. So it has like this sort of like stamp compressor kind of thing. And I just do it directly on the page. I know that some people like to do it on a sticker first and then stick that sticker into the book, like a circular, usually silver or gold. But I just do it on the page. I like how subtle it is, but usually on the title page. So here that is. And you just slide it on, get it to where you want it. And then, sorry, this page is getting in the way. Thank you, Emma.
Allow me.
You're so kind. And then I just press in, apply pressure for a few seconds, and then release.
Oh my goodness!
Yes. We'll try to get you a close-up shot. It's lovely.
It's so pretty.
It's
Wait, show the
life-changing.
camera.
Yeah, hold on. Ah! Okay. Can you see it?
Can you see it? Oh no! It's subtle, but it's there.
Maybe we'll try to insert a picture or something.
Yeah.
But we will.
See, that's interesting.
Let you see it.
Because when you were saying that, I was like, I don't know what she means by embossed.
Yes.
To be totally honest, and I was thinking of like a stamp, but this is like a text. It like imprints a texture.
It like
on
causes the paper to like raise up, sort of, to form like a shape. So mine says from the library of Lucy Lawler, and it has like a little enchanted rose on it, which is so sweet. Caroline knows me so well, she knew that was something I would love, but yeah.
I love that. Oh my goodness.
That is probably the best gift that you could give to a book lover. I know they would love it, and it just is a little shot of serotonin. Every time I get a new book, every time that I want to start reading, I can make it a part of my little library.
Oh, I love that, and I will probably be, you may have influenced me. I may be purchasing that
So
in the coming days. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this episode, but we hope to see you all for our final episode of Report.
Yes, next time we will be taking a bite into the best desserts around Central Ohio.
Ooh,
So
yay.
see you there.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.